everyone, welcome back. I am thinking of bringing back a little thing that was a thing on this channel for like a month, maybe a week really, but it's Tag Tuesdays, and I had this great idea that, you know, one Tuesday out of the month I would make a tag video just to kind of catch up on old YouTube tags, get in on some new YouTube tags, and, you know, just do a tag a month and kind of keep it fresh and fun. That was the plan, and, you know, dropped the ball, as I do with all the promises I make on this channel, if we're being real. So this Tuesday, I'm gonna do the cruelty-free beauty tag, which, if you don't know about that, it was started by foolishoats, which is another YouTube lady that I watch. She's awesome. If you don't know about her, you should definitely check her out. She's really down to earth and legit, and I love her. I will link her stuff down below. But yeah, it's a tag to introduce more cruelty-free beauty products, and it's an e.l.f. HP tag. So eyes, lips, face, hair, pits. Now, full disclosure, I do not have solely cruelty-free beauty products. If you've watched this channel for any length of time, you probably are aware of that. But getting cruelty-free beauty things is not necessarily a priority for me. It probably should be, but I wasn't raised that way. It's not that I hate animals or whatever, it's just that it's difficult to find, and I was raised in a sense of you use what works for you, and if that's cruelty-free, fantastic, and if it's not, then it's not, and sucks to be a bunny rabbit that day, I guess, which sounds really horrible saying it out loud, and I'll probably get a lot of flack for that, but it just is what it is. And in the beauty community, there's a lot of debate on whether you should be all cruelty-free or not. For me, it's just a great perk. If something is cruelty-free, then I'm like, ooh, fantastic, I'm doing good with this product. If it's not, and it works really well, then, okay, like, it is what it is, as I said before. So, like I said, full disclosure, I'm doing this tag because I think it is good to introduce more cruelty-free beauty products into the minds and the hearts of others, but I don't solely purchase cruelty-free things. These are just some of the cruelty-free things that I happen to have. So we're gonna get started. So for both eyes and lips, I'm gonna talk about the brand ColourPop. If you've watched YouTube beauty gurus for probably any length of time, you've likely heard of ColourPop. They are a brand that collaborates with YouTubers a lot and kind of creates their own collections with YouTubers, which is really cool. But they are also kind of a brand that prides itself on you playing with your makeup. So everything's really inexpensive. Most eyeshadows are $5, lipsticks are $5. You know, the most expensive thing they have is like $8. And the goal is that you just are able to try a lot of things and experiment with what you like without feeling like I spent all my money on this and I hate it. So I really love that about them in general. They're a really great company. Every time I order something from them, it's like opening a Christmas present. They have handwritten notes and everything that they send you. It's a really good company to stand by. I love them, and everything is cruelty-free. So I do have some eyeshadows from them that I really like. The first is this brown one, which is Intoxicate from the Rumor Has It Rumor Willis capsule collection, which I knew I needed some stuff from the Rumor Willis collection because I loved her on Dancing with the Stars. She was my favorite ever. And this brown shade I'm just so obsessed with. It's pretty much a matte brown, but it has a very subtle shimmer to it, and it is just so buttery and wonderful. It's slightly orangey, but not too much, and I love using this as just like a wash of color on my eyes. I've used this in my brows before, used it as like an eyeliner with a light shadow look before, and I love it so much. And it's a really nice thing too, just to kind of throw in your bag, and if you need to just rub your finger in it and spread it on, call it a day, you can. I'm obsessed with it. And then the other eye products that I have from them is this beautiful thing. It is the Not a Box of Chocolates palette. And what I like about their palettes is that essentially it's a collection of shadows that work well together, but these are all individual shadows that you can take out and use on their own or travel with them on their own if you don't want to take the whole box. So love that concept in general, but this palette is really great. I haven't used it too much because a lot of the shadows are pretty dark, but this bright gold shadow I've used considerably. I've used kind of this maroon shadow as well, and just their packaging. I'm crazy about their packaging, and their shadows are really great, so I would highly recommend them. For ColourPop lip products, I have kind of a lot of them because let's be real, as per usual, I have way too many lip products for my own good. I do have a ColourPop lipstick. They call them lippy sticks on right now. This is in the shade Blood. It is also part of Rumor Willis's collection. Obsessed with this red. It's like a universally wonderful red color. I'm absolutely crazy about it. But what I love about their lippy sticks in general is that they have lippy pencils to match each color, which is really phenomenal. And this is what really got me into lip pencils in the first place. I was not really into pencils for your lips at all until I tried these. These pencils are great enough to wear on their own, and I do it all the time. The Skimpy lip pencil is my absolute favorite. It goes on kind of dark on my hand, but on my lips it's definitely a like your lips but better color, and I will layer on all sorts of things over the top of this. I will wear it on its own because it's a great like matte lip look for me, but I've layered the Sexy Mother Pucker in Nudist over this. I've layered NYX Butter Glosses over this. I have both the Skimpy lippy stick that coordinates with this, which is a little lighter than the actual color, as you can see, but then I also have the matte lippy stick in Pinch, which is a little bit of a better match with it. So I'll layer those on the top of it as just like a little extra glossy color on the top, but it's just a really great everyday look, and I never thought that I would wear a lip pencil as an everyday look because I'm pretty low maintenance when it comes to lipsticks, but that's what I love about these lippy sticks is that they just last all freaking day. I love the lippy pencils. They last forever too. I have, what color is this? This is in Fancy, which is kind of an orangey peachy tone, and I have the Fancy lippy stick as well, which if you're going for kind of that peachy color, it's really pigmented. I absolutely adore it. And then I have the shade Grind, which is a super fuchsia purple, and I never thought that I would be a purple lipstick girl until I tried this lip pencil, and I love it absolutely. And I will wear the lip pencil on its own. It lasts all day. It's fantastic. So just in general, these lipsticks and lip pencils are probably the best in the business as far as cruelty-free lipstick goes, as far as I know. I'm crazy about them, 100%. So for face, the products that I'm gonna mention, I'm not 100% sure whether they qualify as cruelty-free anymore. Someone will have to educate me on this. Both of them, I was gonna mention the Body Shop and Urban Decay, which I believe are owned by L'Oreal, and L'Oreal isn't cruelty-free. But as far as my understanding goes, the Body Shop and Urban Decay are still cruelty-free. So if I'm wrong about that, like I said, please educate me and let me know about that because I don't know. But as far as I know, they're cruelty-free, and I've talked about both the Body Shop and Urban Decay before in videos, but the Body Shop, I love all of the Body Shop stuff. I love their scrubs, I love their body butters and body lotions. The grapefruit one is my absolute favorite. I'm really obsessed though as far as facial products go, the tea tree line. I don't know where my face would be without this tea tree line. This is the tea tree face mask. This is the pore minimizer. I use the general face lotion as well. I use a cleanser in the tea tree line. I use a lot of products in the tea tree line, and it just does wonders for my face. When I'm having any sort of breakout, this is the first thing I reach for, and it just does a great job. I can't say enough of it. If you have any sort of issues with acne, it's a really good product to go to. And as far as Urban Decay goes, you can't go wrong with the Urban Decay makeup setting spray of any type. They're really great. They're a makeup guru's go-to dream thing. And I also really like the De-Slick mattifying powder. This is like a clear translucent powder, which, you know, it looks white in the package, but it doesn't go on with any sort of color, and it just, you just pat it on. Well, now it looks like it's going on white, but once you spread it out, it doesn't. And it just takes away any sort of shine you may have. It's a great thing to keep in your bag, and I love it. Urban Decay does great work. For hair, this is something that I got in a Birchbox, which I think I've talked about in several different videos by now, but I love it so much. This is the Beauty Protector Protect and Detangle Leave-In Conditioner, and I found out this is cruelty-free. I had no idea when I first got it. It wasn't listed on anything that came in the Birchbox, but when I looked at the full size, I guess Beauty Protector is a cruelty-free brand, which is awesome because I love this product so much. My hair, as I've talked about in videos in the past, my hair just does not take product well. I don't know what it is about it, but any sort of spray or gel or cream or mousse. It just weighs my hair down, makes it sticky and greasy and disgusting. So this is the opposite of that. It makes my hair soft and it smells fantastic, and I have seen other people, I think Amelia Liana has talked about this, and if she with her mermaid hair likes it and I with my short next to nothing hair like it, I think it's probably pretty good for all hair types, and I would recommend it to absolutely anybody. I use it when I get out of the shower, just spray it on while my hair is still wet, brush it through, and my hair is luscious the rest of the day, so can't say enough good things about this. And lastly is pits, which is kind of something I've never talked about on my beauty channel before because it's not a very glamorous thing to discuss, but I think it's important to discuss it because armpit care is important to us all. So a lot of girls have been discussing shaving creams or deodorants and whatever. I definitely don't use a cruelty-free deodorant because my body is very particular on what deodorants will accept my armpits, and cruelty-free ones, not so much. I do, though, have a cruelty-free shaving cream to recommend, and it is by the brand Wish, which again I got in a Birchbox, and for a while I think it was a Birchbox exclusive product, but now it's being expanded a little more. I've seen it at Ulta and I've seen it at Target, which I think is totally awesome. I'm excited that they're expanding their market a little bit. I really liked this, and I'm not someone who generally uses shaving cream that much. I tend to just use a general shower gel all over and then just put it on my armpits as well and then shave with that. So I just am not, you know, I'm not a multi-step process kind of girl, but I really liked the smell of this. This was the grapefruit scent. Acai grapefruit, so it's the acai berry and grapefruit and combined, and it smells like gummy bears to me, which I'm crazy about in general. I do think it comes in a couple scents. I think it comes in like a blueberry and a couple other things, but I really liked the grapefruit one. The consistency was really nice. It wasn't drying or anything. As far as shaving creams go, it worked really well, so I would definitely try other Wish products in the future. And they're cruelty-free, so they have a variety of things in their line, so that might be something that I need to check out more. So that is it for this tag. I really hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you guys use any cruelty-free products or know of more cruelty-free brands, please let me know down below, because I'm really trying to kind of get more into the cruelty-free beauty world. Like I said, not all of the products I use are cruelty-free, and I would like to be more conscious of that in the future. So if you have any recommendations, I'd love to know what they are down below, or if you want to do this tag, go ahead and do this tag. I'm not going to be specific in tagging people, but if you want to do it, I'd love to see it. So link me down to your videos below if you've done this tag or if you plan to do this tag. And until next time, that's all. Goodbye.